But my brothers, my sisters, turn away from anything that ain't him. Because when he do what he do it righteously. There is no flaw or no area in error in nothing that he does. I remember running across reading across the scriptures when Yeshua HaMashiach said, I come in the volume of the book, for the book is about me. He said the book is about him. He said, look at the beginning, you will see me. Look at Revelation, you'll see me. It's all about him. When he showed up, all of him that could show up, and they wrote the letters concerning about what he did and what he said, was already spoken of in the scriptures, the scroll. Was already talked about. It's so sweet, it's so amazing. And we can talk all day. We can go through things all day and discuss. And then all into the next year, until he show up. The task is a great task to study. The footsteps of HaMashiach. Whether it was when he bore all transgressions on the tree, on the stake, or he's just walking down through 42 generations showing himself. He was the teacher that taught Moses in the mountain. How? HaMashiach. HaMashiach was Yahweh's only begotten Son. And do you know you can't separate them? So get rid of the Trinity. Because when you really study, you can't divide. You can't separate the Father from the Son, or the Son from the Father. You can't separate his Ruach Kodesh from neither one of them. All of them is inseparable. They say, well, everything's going to come to an end on certain date, certain time. Only my Father knows that. And then when he said, my Father, he was right there. He was right there when it started because it was him. In the beginning was the Alpha and the Tau. Go to Revelation, you see the same statement. But I'm just glad to be back here because we're coming back with just a talk. We're coming back so that some of these things can be released to those that are searching. He told me years ago, your forward journey leads backwards. Back into the scrolls and the scriptures and get beyond a certain king that took his scrolls and did them his way. People, you have to do what he said do. You have to study. There are going to be a lot of sad people, hurting people in the hour that he stand up and come back. And he's going to come back. He's going to come back just like my brother looked for him to come in the beginning. He was a suffering Savior, bore the sins, healed, and did all that the prophet said he would do, and some.